Joining us now, she had one of the most interesting seasons of any player in the WNBA, Kamiah Smalls. Thanks for your time. Let's go all the way back to April. I think one of my favorite moments of the entire season was all the way back in April, and it was getting to see your reaction to being drafted. Take us back to that moment, what it was like. I know draft night was so surreal for many reasons, including the fact that it was all virtual, but clearly one of the most exciting moments of your life.
Absolutely. It, as I've told a lot of people, was my 22nd birthday. So for me, it was the best gift I could have ever gotten. Seeing my name on that screen, it set me off. It was so unreal in the moment, and I just didn't know how to react. I was excited. I was ready to go right at that very second.
So then flash forward to, I think it was early August, and we actually had a day where the Pacers were playing the same day as the Fever. And so the Pacers game got over, and I ran down to a local place to get some dinner. And all of a sudden I run into you, and you tell me, I'm headed down to the bubble right now. And I didn't even know at the time. And it was it's just a remarkable moment of what you were going through, and just such a quick turnaround. You were headed down to the WNBA's bubble. What was that moment like, getting the call, knowing you're heading down there after, I'm sure, some disappointment of not really getting to prove yourself in training camp?
I think the security of that moment really is what got me, knowing that I was actually going, knowing that I was in Indiana completing all those tests to actually go into the bubble was what really touched my heart. I finally felt like my chance was coming around. So I was just so happy that I stayed ready for it, and I was excited to go down.
Did it feel surreal? I mean, what was it like once you got down there and you're joining a team that's already about halfway through their season?
It was as unreal as it gets. So for me, I walked in, I was still kind of starstruck. I'm surrounded by Tierra McCowan and Candace Dupree. Like it was very unreal. I just wanted to go out there and give them my best effort at that point.
Well, I think it's pretty safe to say you did that. In fact, I think you hit your first 5 3-pointers of your WNBA career. What I'm wondering is, it would seem like somebody in your position that it would be so easy to try to do too much, to try to be over the top, to try to prove yourself and have that actually negatively impact your performance. So how are you able to funnel that energy in such a positive way so quickly with very little time to practice and in a remarkably unique situation?
Well, it all started with my teammates and my coaches. They were very patient with me. I've always been that positive person, bringing that positive energy. That's just who I am. So for me, it's never about showing out or showing off. It's about helping my team get to their peak, reach, doing what I know we're capable of doing. So it was never about outshining anybody or having to prove myself. It was just about getting in the flow and just doing what I do. If I'm open for three, I'm going to shoot the three.
What was it like to try to join a team on the fly? What were your teammates like? How quickly did that chemistry grow?
I was honestly kind of nervous at first. I was a little scared, like you said, I was coming in the mix of they have already done a lot. So they were very patient as they could possibly be with me. Whether it was me not knowing a play or whether it was me not knowing a schedule, they helped me so much. I really appreciate Coach Stanley for her patience the most. She's the head of that pack, and she brought me in. She showed me multiple clips. Even if it wasn't clips of me, she was showing me clips of Julie, of what could be better, and the things that we needed to do to improve on our season. So the patience was the biggest thing for me.
Joining the Wubble mid-season as you did gives you kind of unique perspective, because you were able to watch a lot of the year. You were able to watch, this racial equality and social justice movement that was taking place from afar. And then you got to be a part of it for a portion of the year. Your perspective is unique. I'm wondering what it was like.
It was interesting, watching it from a distance. I agree with everything that was going on. I was supporting as much as I could from that distance. But when I got to actually be in that environment and see the power and the strength that we as women basketball players were holding, it was like, wow, like this is real life. This is reality. And like these women stand for something, and I got the chance to stand with them. It was awesome.
This is a little off the beaten path, but as we've gotten the chance to talk with you, the person that just keeps coming back into my mind from just how you carry yourself and energy perspective is Erica Wheeler. I'm wondering if you've had the chance to talk at all with her, and if you could envision being teammates, considering you're so high energy, you're so vocal type of players.
One of the very first people that DM me on Instagram when I got drafted was Erica Wheeler, and I really appreciated that. She's an amazing player, a great player. I was looking forward to actually learning from her. So that happened, and then once I found out that she wasn't going to the Wubble and I was going to take her place, she again put a message out there to let everybody know that it's never about the individual, it's about the team. She wished me luck, and she told me to go out there and kill it. So her having that confidence in me and just pushing me like that, it makes me very excited for what could be if we ever got on the court together.
I'm sure she's somebody that would also be great for you to learn from as a later draft pick. She, of course, was undrafted, kind of that prove everybody wrong mindset. Am I right?
Absolutely, and I love it. I love it, and I support her 100%. Everything she does, I follow her a lot actually on social media. The way she speaks, and like you said, her energy, her bounce, it just gets me going. So it's very exciting. It's very exciting.
Well, we appreciate you joining us. In fact, all the way from Italy, we got done talking to Kennedy Burke, who's also in Italy. So I know that's your next stop. But why don't you give an update to all the Fever fans on where you are, your team, and what you got looking forward?
I'm currently in Empoli, Italy, playing with Uzi Basket Rosa. We just had our first game 2 days ago. We actually ended up losing by 2 points in crunch time, but it was a good first game for me. I had 26.7 rebounds. Honestly, I'm just focusing on what I need to do better. Every game is about what do I need to improve on, not just for here, but to go back to training camps next year and improve the Indiana Fever.
What would your message be to those Fever fans? I know it's been a wild year for you, for them as well, not getting to see all of you play in person. What would your message be to those fans who will hopefully be seeing you in 2021?
Thank you guys so much. Literally, your support, and it goes a long way, even if it's from a distance. The tweets, the posts on Instagram, it goes a long way for us. It gives us that extra push, that extra energy. Representing Indiana has been one of the best things that has happened to me. So the fans are amazing, and I can't thank them enough for all of it.
Well, congratulations on ending your rookie season on such a high note. Best of luck in Italy, and we look forward to talking with you again, hopefully in person soon.
Thank you so much, Pat, as always.